Making yourself comfortable, whether sitting or lying. Taking some long, slow breaths. And bringing all of your awareness and all of your attention into this present moment. Allowing each out-breath to help you to release awareness of anything outside of here and now. As you give yourself permission for the next little while, just simply to be. Bringing an attitude of kindness and friendliness and gentleness to your own being. Bringing your awareness to the flow of breath and allowing that flow to move very naturally through the body. Becoming deeper when it needs to be deeper. Allowing each exhale to release and soften the body. As you follow the flow of breath, feeling your awareness extending down into the muscle, bone and tissue of the body, arriving in your physicality, arriving in this present moment. Bringing your awareness into the head. Feeling into the sensations in the eyes, in the forehead, in the cheeks, in the nose, in the scalp, in the skull. Bringing a kindness and a friendliness to these areas of your body. Greeting them with love and gentleness and acceptance, allowing them to be just as they are, allowing whatever sensation is present to be there and to be met with love. Allowing your loving kindness to move through eyes, through forehead, through skull and scalp, to bathe the cheeks and the muscles that bind the jaw, bringing kindness and gentleness to the teeth, and to the tongue and the throat. Breathing into them with awareness and with kindness, allowing them to be just as they are, bringing the kind of patience and tolerance to the sensations in the face and the head, to the muscle, bone and blood, as you would bring to a child or an animal that you love. bringing awareness into the tissue of the brain, feeling into the folds and curls, different structures, nooks and crannies of the brain. Bringing that friendliness, that kindness, that gentleness to the tissues and curves and folds of the brain, allowing it to relax, allowing it to be what it is, allowing it to be held in your loving attention, so that the tension within it can be let go, giving yourself permission to release and relax, to bathe in the loving kindness of your own acceptance. Bringing that awareness now into jaw and throat. Bringing kindness to the muscles of the jaw, the tongue, the throat. Greeting the cells and tissues with a friendliness and a gratitude and acceptance. With a loving kindness and compassion, allowing them to be just as they are in this moment. Feeling the breath moving into the vertebrae of the neck and the muscles that support the head. Opening your awareness, bringing acceptance and kindness to whatever sensations are found in this part of the body. And allowing whatever feeling or thought may arise as you focus your attention here. To be greeted with acceptance and allowing, to be allowed to move and to flow without resistance and without holding on. Treating everything as sensation. Deserving of your acceptance and kindness. So bring awareness now into the shoulders and the collarbone. Feeling the breadth of the collarbone. Feeling into the structure of the shoulder blades and the shoulder joints. Breathing into muscle, bone and blood. Feeling your awareness expand through the cells and tissues of this part of the body. Bringing an attitude of kindness of gentleness, tolerance and compassion to whatever you find present in the cells and tissues here. Allowing the flow of breath to release and allow anything that starts to move. Feeling the ebb and flow, the change of sensation as you breathe and allow, bring kindness into the collarbone, the shoulder blades, the muscles and ligaments, into all the many cells of this part of the body. Noticing how the body responds to your kindness. Noticing how the sensations change as you allow your loving compassion to bathe the cells and tissues, the collarbone, the shoulder blades, the muscles and ligaments, the blood and veins, all the many tissues in this area of the body. As you feel your awareness extending down into arms and hands, feeling the length of the bone, feeling the structure of the joints, feeling muscle and blood and skin, opening to awareness all of these cells, and bringing your loving kindness, compassion and friendliness into your awareness of this part of your body. Allowing the cells and tissues to be bathed in your kindness, to soak up the love you offer them. Giving the body permission to be as it is in this moment. Allowing whatever sensations are moving through it to be greeted with acceptance. Whatever feeling or thought arises and moves through you to be allowed to flow on its journey. As you bring awareness into the chest, feeling the flow of breath moving into the lungs, drawn in by the movement of the diaphragm, and released by the releasing of the diaphragm. Feeling the ebb and flow. feeling the beat of the heart and the movement of the blood. Feeling the movement in the ribs, being aware of the muscles between the ribs. Bringing your awareness into muscle, bone and blood, organ and tissue. Feeling into them with kindness, with openness and gratitude. Allowing the cells and tissues of the chest, of the lungs and the heart to be just as they are, and to draw in your loving kindness, to be held in that field of gentle attention, tolerance, patience, gratitude. Giving yourself permission to accept this kindness from yourself into the cells and tissues of the body. To be nurtured by it. And allowing any feelings that arise to be met with tolerance and acceptance, and to be allowed to move through the body. And if frustration arises, or restlessness or distraction, greeting that also with kindness. Knowing that behind it lies a feeling or a thought that wishes to move, that needs your kindness and your loving attention, and your patience and your tolerance. Treating those sensations with the kindness you would bring to a child who is struggling with something. Giving yourself permission to relax, to soften and allow. As you bring awareness to the spine, feeling into the vertebrae of the spine, from the tail to the base of the skull, feeling into each vertebrae, into the sensations that are present. being aware of the spinal cord and the network of nerves that branch and root through the body. And bringing kindness and gratitude and love into the spine, to the spinal cord and the nerves. Allowing your loving attention to bathe bone and tissue, cartilage, nerve. Any feelings or sensations that arise as you bring this kindness to the spine. Just allowing them to move the way a wave rises on the surface of the ocean, letting it rise and travel and curl and fall and become part of the ocean once more. Holding yourself in kindness, in gentleness, in tolerance and compassion. Allowing the spine and the spinal column to absorb that kindness where it needs it. Feeling the flow of the breath moving very naturally, deepening when it needs to. As you bring awareness into the belly, feeling into the organs and tissues of the belly. Being aware of liver and stomach, kidneys, spleen and pancreas and intestine, all the organs inside your belly. And bringing a kindness and a friendliness and a loving acceptance to each and every organ. Allowing your attention and acceptance to move into all of the cells, all of the different organs. Feeling into them, each with its own unique composition and job. All working together the way instruments in an orchestra create music, listening and responding in an ever-changing dance of dynamic harmony that powers and protects, feeds and cleans the body, informing our well-being. Bringing that attitude of kindness of gratitude, of friendliness and compassion into these organs, into the cells and tissues of the belly, allowing each to be bathed in your kindness and loving attention. Allowing the flow of breath to move through muscle and tissue and organ, blood, and greeting whatever sensation, feeling arises in each moment with kindness, with allowing and tolerance, compassion. Feeling into the belly, breathing into the belly. As you bring your awareness now into the pelvic bowl and the sacrum, breathing into muscle and bone, into joint and blood, to skin and nerve. Feeling into the sensations of this ground of the body, feeling the stability that it brings to the body. Bringing a kindness, a compassion, and a friendliness to this area of the body, allowing whatever feeling arises as you focus your attention here to be greeted with kindness. Allowing that same loving compassion to bathe cells and tissues of the pelvic bowl and the sacrum. noticing the response to your loving attention in sacrum and pelvis, in muscle and tissue, in the hips. Noticing whatever thought or feeling arises and allowing it to be accepted. To be met with kindness, with compassion. Allowing the sensation to move through the body. As you bring awareness into the legs, feeling into hips, into the hip sockets, into the muscles of the thighs and the bones in the thighs, feeling into knees. Being aware of the sensations that arise as you focus your attention here. Bringing kindness, loving tolerance, and allowing the breath to move freely. As you feel into the joints, into the muscles, to the flow of blood, to the skin and the bone of you. Allowing your kindness and compassion to flow through the cells and tissues of the hips and the thighs and the knees. Tolerance and friendliness. Allowing and acceptance. Curiosity and patience. Bring awareness into the lower leg, into calf and shin, into ankles and feet. Tracing the flow of breath through muscle, bone and blood, through the joints and tissues of the feet. Bringing your loving kindness to these parts of the body. Bathe the tissues and cells. All the little nooks and crannies of your feet. Tiny muscles and bones, tiny joints. That connect you to the earth, support the whole body. Ever-changing response to the shift and change of your weight and your connection to the earth. Bringing kindness and gratitude into the cells and tissues of the feet, the ankle, the lower leg. noticing the sensation. Allowing the breath to flow. Allowing whatever thought or feeling arises to move and change as it will, without resistance, without holding. Allowing, tolerating, peaceful, kind. You bring your awareness to encompass the whole body, feeling into muscle, bone and blood, organ and tissue from the top of the head, through face and shoulders, neck and spine, through arms and hands, chest, through belly and pelvis, through legs and feet. Feeling the flow of breath moving through you, drawn into every cell and tissue, bringing your kindness and compassion into every part of the body, holding yourself in an allowing and a tolerance, a peacefulness and a kindness, allowing the cells and tissues of you to absorb that kind attention and to find a new balance with it, allowing release with the out-breath. As you take some long, slow breaths through the body with the intention of bringing yourself to a balance and a steadiness and an integration. Becoming aware of the touch of cloth on the skin and the weight of the body, where it's in contact with the earth, and the feel of the sky, where the body's in contact with the air. Just feeling yourself located on this earth with this sky above you. As you prepare yourself to emerge from this journey through the body and return to engagement with normal waking reality. Feeling the cells and tissues of the body absorbing the kindness you have brought to them and finding their balance in preparation for re-engaging with the world around you. Three long, slow breaths. Each out breath just letting go of anything you need to release before you start to move. Each in-breath helping the body integrate and find its balance. imagining your position in the room that you're in, your body's location in time and space, aware of the earth beneath you and the sky above you, aware of the edges of your physical body, and aware of that subtle space around you that is your own, your personal space, your energy field. And just imagining it's like a golden egg of light that surrounds you, filled with the kindness and gentleness of your loving attention. And steady and strong. A nice clear filter to give you a boundary within which you are safe, and through which you can meet the world around you without feeling overwhelmed. So breathing into that golden egg and feel it go nice and solid and strong around you, perhaps drawing in a little. So you're back in your space and ready to meet the world. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, breathing and wiggling and stretching, and moving back into normal waking reality.